one thing we didn't do was to talk about the body. And I want to talk about, first, that's kind of an easy thing, okay, to begin with. I want you each to pretend right now that somebody is in front of you that is going to blast you and tell you off. Right now, do that.
But I look at you.
Somebody's going to blast you and tell you off.
I didn't do it.
Somebody's really telling you what they, their thoughts, and they might not be fair. Okay? All right. So, we've got all sorts of arms crossed. Chris is, we haven't introduced each other, so Chris is wide open. He's going to, except he's going to hold his hands. And we got things crossed over here, and okay, Gay's going to try and stay open.
Well, it depends on if I'm standing up or sitting down or
Oh,
back
right now
into
you're
a
sitting.
corner.
Right now you're sitting.
Okay,
Okay.
and somebody's going to walk up to me. Okay.
You did it wrong, okay? You did it wrong. What's the impulse inside of you right now?
So what?
Okay.
I mean, I'm feeling cocky.
You feel cocky, okay. So, all right, forget her, yeah. So, one of the things is that people come to talk to us, and we do that. We are actually defending against the very person who's trying to talk to us. So remember what I said about this open channel here. What have we done?
Close it.
I've closed off the channel completely.
That's defensive.
It is defensive. Now I'm going to say this. Bodies don't lie. So if you feel like you're being blasted, you have to defend yourself. Your body is going to close up. So what you might want to do is to close the least. Cross the ankles. Hold the hands. Okay? To hold the hands in some way. And then do a little thing by cheating out. I train people how to go for job interviews sometimes. And I tell them, you're nervous. You got all these people. These days, it's like 6 people on a panel, staring at you. And it's hard not to close up. So I'll actually tell them to, okay, close your hands there at the table if you need to. If you need to cross underneath, do that. And then, find a reason to gesture. To point to, well, back when I was with SMH, I did, and when you discover that no arrows came in under your armor, then you go, oh, I'm not dead yet. Keep it out. Keep it out. And then keep the other one out. And then become conscious, as I told you, forever neurotic. You will be forever neurotic. Is to then, okay, oh, I didn't, hey, guess what? It opened up. And what you discover is that when you open your body up, this opens, this opens. The mind, the body, the inner being will follow what you're doing with your body. The same thing with holding your posture, but that's a whole nother class, okay? I train actors, and so we're trying to teach somebody how to play somebody else. So if somebody's not confident playing somebody who is, how do you do that? You have to fake it out. Fake it till you make it. So to open up. Now, another thing is to open up, but open up as authentically as you can. Try not to cover up, but certainly don't cover your chest, because that's what you're listening with. You're listening with your heart, so you don't want to cover it.
When somebody is blasting?
When you're blasting you have, when you're blasting, like it depends on if you're angry or not. But if somebody's blasting you, cover up the least amount, if you can. But again, be authentic. Or close your legs. Or if they're blasting you too much, then why are you listening to it? You might just want to say, I can't listen right now. Could you please change the way you're talking to me? If you find yourself doing that, then maybe it's time you tell the other person to go find another tact. Seriously, to be more, or something, yeah. Or, whatever else you want to say. This is a listening class. We won't go there. I can be assertive. I know that's right. So, thank you for, I see you already going in the mode here with me. So I'm talking to somebody. This is not how I'm going to listen. Well, tell me everything. What's happening for her right now? What are you feeling?
Overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed.
Okay, tell me everything.
It's too much.
Oh, everything.
Or even tell me what's going on for you. Still, sometimes this is too much, isn't it? It's too much. And so I'm weird. I mean, I am weird, and I will just admit it. I'm very aware of, I almost like see, this is woo-woo, I know, but I almost like see the energy that's going on between people. It's almost like it's painted here in front of us. So I'm always aware of, is there a straight shot here? Is it coming? But also, if it's too full force, it's too much. So what I would often do is to turn 3/4. Now in this circumstance, I'm not going to put, if there was a rung here, I wouldn't put this leg up, which would create a block. But I might put this leg up to open up to her. So that the most of me is open to her. But I'm going to turn 3/4 so she's comfortable. Again, what I'm trying to do is to give her her own arena. I don't want to blast her. I want to give her her place. I want to invite her into this pool that's between us. This is her ground, and I'm inviting her into it. I'm not going to block her off. Yeah, tell me. See, I'm not going to block her off. So I'm going to open up the best I can, but not frontal on. If I'm talking to a teenager, somebody younger than me, particularly somebody who's 11, 12, 13, where authority figures are a big thing, a big issue for them, I do what I call talking sideways. You want to, Colin, would you mind? And particularly if they won't talk, the drug stage, I get them in the car.
Cars are awesome.
Cars are great because they know that you're not going to get in their face. And so I just, how's it going? Yeah. You have a good day? Some don't even turn. You have a good day? Just talk like that. But I also don't block them off. I would in some way open up. Like I wouldn't put this arm up, I'd put this arm up if I could, unless of course I'm driving. But to somehow open up but not to blast them with your authority. You know, and also to get to somebody's level. Like little kids, always get to their level. Somebody short, doctors in hospitals, such terrible bedside manner. They should sit down. They should be. I have a dream, and it's to go and train doctors in hospitals and nurses. I have such a dream. I have such a dream of doing that because actually Kaiser has done research that, and they actually tried it out. They actually had people listen. They had people come and listen to clients who were chronically, constantly coming in and wanting attention, and they listened to them, and they found out they didn't keep coming. That all they really wanted was somebody to listen to them, and they got better. Listening heals. I mean, there's so much. Yeah. Anyway, there's so much. So you want to open up but not blast. Okay.